Hello, it is Monday night and I am on my way to the gym. The theme for me this week is to keep the promises that I made to myself. So I want to go to the gym 4 times this week, and then I want to go to a hot yoga class. And I really do not want to miss any of my workouts, and I am so tired, but I am just gonna force myself to go. This is the last time I'm ever gonna get out of shape. Like, body recomp is so much work and it's so much effort. Body recomp just requires so much consistency. And I'm like, literally, I'm never gonna gain weight again. I feel like I'm able to keep promises that I make to people around me, like hanging out with a friend, but then when it comes to myself, it's so easy for me to just like put something off or to not do it, such as the gym or just like other goals that I have. So I just really want to get into the habit of keeping promises that I make to myself, even if I don't feel like it, just forcing myself to do it because I know long term I want the outcome. So in the present, I need to do what I need to do. So it's almost 9 o'clock, but I'm on my way to the gym. I almost skipped the gym and I was like, no, I have to go. So I'm gonna force myself to go. I'm doing a full body workout. I started an online personal training program, and on Mondays I do full body. So that's what I'm gonna do.
So I did a dumbbell only circuit, which was around 30 to 35 minutes. And then I finished off with around 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. And for me, the Stairmaster has been really effective with helping me to reduce my body fat percentage. So I like to finish my workouts with the Stairmaster.
I just got back from the gym. I am so happy that I went. I feel like reflecting on the first quarter of this year of 2026. Since graduating last May, I've been feeling so aimless and directionless. Because it's like, okay, like I live in the city I want to live in. I have the job that I want. It feels as though I don't have any goals anymore. Unfortunately, I'm the type of person that needs to have goals in order to feel some sort of passion or motivation or just drive. If I don't have any goals, if I don't have any direction of where I see myself going, I just feel so aimless and falling into like a mini existential crisis. I feel like the one thing that keeps me going and motivated is just knowing that like I want to have a good life and I need to do something different, and I need to do the things that I procrastinate doing in order to have the life that I want to have in 5-10 years. So I think for Q2, I want to set goals and then check in on myself weekly. Like I think every Saturday, just checking on my goals, checking on my progress, and just make sure that I'm staying on track. I am so tired, but I am forcing myself to do this workout. It's 60 minutes, or no, it's 45 minutes on the Stairmaster, and then 30-minute walk, and then like 10-minute ab workout.
So I did 45 minutes on the treadmill at level 7. It was super hard. And then I did 3 sets of each exercise in the split. I was so exhausted, especially after doing this after the Stairmaster, but I just forced myself to get through it.
Today I went into the office and then I went to the gym. I was so tired, but I forced myself to go to the gym. Then I went to Whole Foods because I literally have no food, and Whole Foods, you can buy already prepared food, which is what I did. This is my dinner.
So on Wednesday, I ended up only going to a hot yoga class with my friend, as you can see here. And then I walked around the city for a little bit, and then I went home. Wednesday was a pretty chill day. Didn't need to go to the gym today. But I did end up going to bed early because I had an early morning gym session that I did not want to miss. And then Thursday morning, I woke up, I think at like 5:45 or 6 a.m. just to get my leg session in. I really wanted to do this before going into the office today because doing legs after work just takes so much longer because the gym is so crowded. So with this exercise, I did 4 sets of Smith machine step-ups. I actually recently just started doing this, and I have been able to increase the weight each week that I've been doing this, which is kind of surprising because the first time I did it, it was super hard. And then I switched to doing hip thrusts. I did 3 sets of 15 each, And hip thrusts are always so hard for me, but hip thrusts are so effective. So I always have to have hip thrusts in my leg days. And then I also ended up doing single leg dumbbell RDLs and cable kickbacks, but I didn't record myself because sometimes it's hard to record myself when there's people around me. But that is how I finished my leg day. And then after work, I walked to my hot yoga studio and I did a unified hum, which is like the moderate intensity yoga class. I went with a friend, and doing yoga after my leg days is so good for my recovery. Like, I don't wake up super sore the next day. So anytime I do leg day, I always try to just go to a hot yoga class afterwards and just get like a really, really good, thorough stretch in. How was class?
Class was very rejuvenating. Loved the little power nap at the end in the sound bath. And yeah, I'm gonna come back again. I need to be more flexible. That's what today taught me. I'm not as flexible as I thought I was.
Hi, so I am on my way to work, but before work, I wanted to get food from this place that I went to last weekend. That was so good. I literally have to go back because I'm craving it so hard. It is so sunny. I'm so happy it's finally spring. But the food spot, it's called Oasis. I went last weekend with my friend and it was so good. Like, I have to come back. I'm gonna get the exact same thing. And it's like overpriced. I'm getting a smoothie and this like chicken bowl. And the total is like $39, but I don't even care because it's that good.
And then after getting my bowl, I walked to the office. It was so sunny this day. Like, it just put me in such a good mood. And then I did a arm workout after work. I did not record my entire workout, but I started off with pull-ups. I think I did around 4 sets of these. And then I finished on the treadmill. And this week, I was honestly just really proud of the fact that I was able to move my body as much as possible. And I made it to my workouts. Even if I didn't give it 10 out of 10, I still showed up for my workouts and completed them, even if it took me way longer than I wanted it to. And I think that's really the first step with getting back into working out consistently, is just showing up to the workouts, even if you can't give it 10 out of 10. Having a workout that's 4 out of 10 or 6 out of 10 is still better than doing nothing.
People in New York literally line up for anything, and I always see these long lines, and I never know what the lines are for. Maybe I'll ask someone one day. I was supposed to try to ask, but I'm like, what are you guys lining up for?